This is Industrial Strength, JOKERJOKERtv's showcase for industrial music and other related genres. I'm your host for episode 13, Wolfman Jr. On today's episode, we have Sky City. According to Sky City's rather pitiful Bandcamp tribute site, Sky City was an experimental industrial funk punk band that debuted on February 6, 1989 at the 40 Watt Club in Athens, Georgia, prior to its demise in November 1990 at the Rockfish Palace in Athens, Georgia, USA. Sky City challenged what music could and should be within the restricted confines of the Northeast Georgia music and art scene. Some were aghast. Damage was done. Fun was had. Impact happened. Yeah, maybe. There is a high degree probability that the previous so-called information is biased. Sky City originated as a collaboration between Mike Powers, the Crusher, now known as that Neanderthal Steve Houston, and Philco in 1988. The first show on the Crusher's birthday, February 6, 1989, at the 40 Watt Club in Athens, Georgia, USA, was just all it was basically was the Peter Gunn theme. It was all downhill from there. Longtime collaborator R Factor had been doing what you humans call jamming with those three for a while at this point, occasionally surfacing for the next 2 years on saxophone. R Factor was not present for the first performance of Sky City. The great Deanna Mann also performed with Sky City a few times on vocals. A few months later, Sky City released a cassette called Kmart, consisting of tape loops, voice samples, digital accidents, and troglodytic instrumental breaks. It is quite rare. If you have a copy of it, leave a comment below or send us an email. I must have it! We'd love to hear from you about it. A few months later, after a particularly debauched and degenerate performance at Athens Morton Theater, The Larch on keyboards and Omar Khalid on percussion and devices joined Sky City, shortly followed by Landbo on drums and Kenny Agar on yet more percussion. This lineup barely survived 1989, with Omar Khalid and Kenny Agar leaving before 1990. Incidentally, Sky City opened up for the Swans in 1989 at Athens, Georgia's Uptown Lounge. The lineup for that show was The Crusher, Landbo, Philco, and The Larch. It would be the only show that Sky City played to a packed house and did not clear the room. Mike Powers returned after that, even though nothing was gained from that performance. At the time, Sky City mostly dwelled in a degenerate house, partaking of sub-criminal activities and other forms of degenerate behavior. The somewhat stable Sky City lineup of The Crusher, Landbo, Mike Powers, Philco, and The Larch ran amok in Athens and Atlanta, Georgia, throughout 1990. They earned the nickname Sky Shitty. They also recorded 4 songs at Robbie Collins' studio. This was made into another cassette that had limited distribution. One of the songs, Weapons Dealer, was played for a while on WUOG 90.5 FM in Athens, Georgia. That song was as cohesive as Sky City ever got. The ape-like Crusher wrote the song because he had become enamored with the ministry and other forms of the metal that is heavy. As pitiful as an attempt that was, the Crusher was looking to turn Sky City into Skylab, a more standard industrial metal band. They failed miserably, just as the Crusher, along with Landbo and Mike Powers, were getting, as you humans would say, their shit together. Sky City Skylab was falling apart, and so was the Crusher. Sky City Skylab played its last show at the Rockfish Palace in November 1990. Details are murky. So ended the infamous reign of Sky City. For this episode, we'll watch 2 Sky City videos recorded at the Rockfish Palace sometime in November 1989. The first song will be Genocide. The second one will be Capital Omen. Enjoy!
The Soviet Union remained long down in Afghanistan. A new problem was developing in the communist bloc. And very tolerated everything. But what to do with such? After James Edward, the University of Maryland has one solution. Sludge quick. That'll idea. It was originally founded back in the 1800s, late 1800s. And the idea is to take sludge and mix it with clay. the United States has to take some responsibility for some very short-sighted policies.
strength. I'm Wolfman Jr. Remember, we not only feature industrial and experimental from Athens, Georgia, but from all corners of the world, from the present to the distant past. So if you create or used to create any of this sort of music in any capacity, reach out to us. We would appreciate showcasing your videos. Whether you grind on the mythical circular object imparting momentum or have stepped off of it, take care of your biological self and its inherent weak human emotions, and take care of other humans' biological selves and their weak human emotions. We will see you again soon on JOKERJOKERtv for another episode of Industrial Strength.